Quite the event is unfolding just to our south and west, actually. We do see, I'm following a line of storms pushing into the Des Moines and Ames region later on tonight. All more on this situation coming up in just a bit.
Plus, Dylan is in the studio for your national forecast. All that and more as this Thursday, October 6th edition of Size on Side in the Skies starts now.
TV, broadcasting live from Ames, Iowa. This is Size Eyes on the Skies. ISU TV's longest-running television program brings you the weather from around the country to the heart of Iowa. The ISU Meteorology Department team of forecasters keep you ahead of the storm. From Iowa's most trusted weather team, this is Size Eyes on the Skies.
Size Eyes, I am now joined by Sam. How have you been doing, Sam?
I'm good. How are you, Matt?
Oh, I'm pretty good.
Good. Summer's kind of lingering. It's been a little warm as of late, I guess, near average temperatures, but it's been a little rainy outside, don't you think? A few rain showers moved through.
My roommate came back and said it was rainy when he came back, but then when I came here, it wasn't doing anything. So. Yeah,
for sure. And I do know of some people storm chasing us, especially in the meteorology department today, off to the south and west. Things are tapering off, but I am seeing some strong storms just to our south and west. They'll be pushing on into Des Moines and Ames overnight tonight. Nothing severe to talk about, which is some good news. But here's your planner tomorrow. We are expecting a decrease in clouds. As you wake up, though, a little chilly, 43 degrees, but we easily progress up to the upper 50s to near 60 degrees for your Friday. All of more coming up as we move on into the rest of the show of Size Eyes.
Thank you, Sam. Now it's time for tonight's weather story. On October 6, 1963, unseasonably hot weather peaked with most stations across the western two-thirds of Iowa tying or breaking their all-time October warm temperature records. On one or both of those days, the highest recorded temperatures were 96 at Columbus Junction and 95 at Fairfield, Grinnell, and Waterloo. That's hot for this time of year. Now we turn to Dylan. Dylan, anything interesting going on around the country?
Well, Matt, we got a storm brewing down here to the southeast. More on that next in my national forecast.
Welcome back. We are now joined by Dylan with a look. What is happening around the nation, Dylan?
We got some temperatures across the nation down here. 81 in Miami, 59. Temperatures ranging pretty good from northwest to southeast across the United States. Go up here to the northeast. We got 66 in New York, 68. Pretty much 60s and 70s all the way up here in the northeast. Down here in the southeast, you got 80s in Miami, 76, 80s and 70s down there, 90 over in Dallas. Over here in the southwest, you got 73 in Santa Monica. Pretty warm in Phoenix still at 89 degrees. Then we got 57 up here in Seattle, 59 down Salem, 60 in Boise. We're going to swing over here to the Midwest again, 70 in Des Moines, 39 out in North Platte. They actually got a little bit of snow out there in North Platte earlier today. Jump over here to nationwide clouds and radar. Got those storms over here in Iowa. Had that little bit of snow out there towards western Nebraska earlier today. Gonna jump down here to the southeast, take a little look at Hurricane Matthew. It's getting pretty close to that Florida coastline there down towards Melbourne. So, taking a look at the watches and warnings, you got that tornado watch that Sam will talk about here a little bit later. We got those hurricane warnings down here. Gonna take a little bit closer look at that. Got hurricane warnings pretty much ranging from Fort Lauderdale up through Melbourne, Cape Canaveral, up all the way up into South Carolina. So, gonna take a little look here at Hurricane Tracker. We got Category 4 Hurricane Matthew, still out in the ocean still, 140 mile an hour winds. It's moving pretty good in northwest at 11 miles an hour. But looking at the tracker cone, it's pretty much gonna go up the Florida coast right there and come back and practically do a boomerang and maybe even come back. pretty uncertain still, but taking a look at Futurecast, you got Hurricane Matthew down here. You got the storms moving through Iowa up here. Then taking a look at 7 o'clock tomorrow morning, Florida East Coast taking a direct hit. All of our rain's pretty much gone out there. Jumping ahead a little bit more, it's bringing Hurricane Matthew up towards southeast Georgia, southeast South Carolina, bring it up that way. Then a little bit further ahead here, Saturday, it's kind of turning it back towards the ocean once it gets to southeast North Carolina, northeast South Carolina. Then jumping ahead up to Saturday at 6 p.m., it's pretty much off the coast again. A little bit of rain still in eastern North Carolina off there on the Outer Banks. Taking a look at the highs for tomorrow, we got 60s up here in the northwest, some 80s and even a 90 down there in Phoenix. We got 70s and 80s down here in the south. Miami still at 91 even with that hurricane. 70s up here towards New York, then 50s, 60s over here in the Midwest. Taking a look at the forecast for Orlando, Florida for the next 7 days. Having some effects from that hurricane here on Friday. Pretty much staying around the same temperature the rest of the week. A little bit of precip chances on Tuesday. Otherwise, they'll be enjoying some nice drying out after that hurricane.
Thanks, Dylan. Now let's take a look at tonight's trivia question. In what year did the last major hurricane make landfall in the U.S.? Is it A, 1995, B, 2005, C, 2015, or D, 2013? Now let's take a look at the week ahead. Sam, should we be expecting any rain tonight?
Yeah, Matt, a little bit of rain tonight. As you can see, temperatures, though, off in the northwestern area of the state, a little cooler in the lower 60s. Sunshine was abundant, though, in our portion, bringing us a little bit more warmth. And I'll have more on the situation coming up. Well, welcome back, everybody. Of course, today was a little bit sunny as well as some clouds, though, rolling through. Temperatures, though, currently are around the upper 60s, in Waterloo. Near 70 here in Des Moines. 47, though, a little bit more chilly out in Sioux City. That's mainly due to their cloud cover out there. Early showers are in our picture as we go on to the morning tomorrow, though, but we do expect some cooler temperatures on into the day tomorrow and even Saturday. A dry weekend, though, is on tap, as well as warmer temperatures on into next week. 67, though, here in Ames currently, mostly cloudy skies. Dew point, though, a little sticky, mid-60s for this time of the year. But here's the clouds and radar. We did see a batch of some storms roll through the area around 4 or 5 o'clock. That has moved on through, but another round of some strong storms is possible down here in southwest Iowa. And as we zoom into that area, we will see these cells here. We're producing some tornadoes as well as some severe thunderstorm warnings into Kansas. Most of the rain, though, is up into northwestern Iowa, and that is partly due to their cooler temperatures, though. Estimated rainfall amounts are around a half an inch of rain anywhere through central Iowa, around 6,800, though, on into Council Bluffs, though. But as we progress into the day tomorrow, we will see more and more precipitation roll through Waterloo. Near an inch of rain is expected into that region. Here's our watches and warnings, though. A tornado watch is issued for most of central and southern Iowa until 9 o'clock tonight. Flood warnings are the main story, though, as we go on into the Mississippi River Valley, though, as all that rain 2 weeks ago is still impacting that region. But here are some frost advisories on into early next morning affecting these regions into western Iowa. So if you have plants outside, please protect them as they could be killed with that frost. So be sure to stay tuned about that. But here's the future radar, though. We will expect most of the rain to move on into the Great Lakes region, into southern Canada as we go on into the day tomorrow, bringing us nothing but clear skies. High pressure will be dominating the picture as we move on into the day tomorrow, on into the weekend as well. So the weekend looks great. 42 for a low today in Fort Dodge. Sioux City into that frost advisory region, 36 for a low. 46 into most of central Iowa, though. Tonight, though, we will expect a low of 43 in our region. Evening storms past 9 or 10 tonight will be tapering off around 2 a.m., though. Northwest wind 5 to 15 miles an hour. The highs tomorrow will be a little bit chilly. 61 in Des Moines, 57 in Mason City, and then 62 in Council Bluffs. Our average high in central Iowa is the mid to upper 60s, so we're a little below average. Tomorrow's high 59 here, mostly sunny skies, winds northwest 10 to 15. But here's the 7-day forecast. Low temperatures is the big picture, though. Look at these lows. Low 40s is expected. But as we progress on into the week, next week, 68 on Monday. Low 70s expected Tuesday and Wednesday. So the heat will be returning, but I don't think it'll be sticking around much longer as we progress on into early to mid-October. Back to you guys.
All right, let's take another look at tonight's trivia question. In what year did the last major hurricane make landfall in the U.S.? Was it A, 1995, B, 2005, C, last year, 2015, or D, 2013? So what do you guys think?
I don't know. What do you think, Dylan?
Pretty sure B, 2005 is the right answer,
Matt,
guys.
what do you think?
I'm going to go on and say it was last year.
I'm going to go with last year, 25th. Why not? Huh? I have no idea. Oh, 2005. Look at that. So that was Hurricane, Katrina?
I think so.
Yeah.
Something like that.
That was a big storm.
Big one, yeah.
It's a big storm. And what do you guys think about this one? 140-mile-an-hour wind gusts. Is that right, Dylan?
Yep.
That's the highs.
I think it's going to be a pretty big storm out there. Going to affect that coast pretty good.
Yeah, it will for sure. Do you guys think it'll make landfall? I know it's super close.
I think so.
I think
I
it
just
will.
like it because it's named after me, but that's just my opinion.
all I got to say is if you're a Florida resident, you better get out of there.
Yeah. So.
My goodness. Well, yeah.
Well, that concludes our show for tonight. Please be sure to follow us on Twitter and like us on Facebook. You can find every show online at YouTube under our Size Eyes channel. See you next Tuesday, and thank you for joining us.